I'm currently being detained and arrested at a quarantine facility in Richmond, Vancouver.
Is this the reception area?
Yes.
Is there anybody I can talk to about just what's going on today? Because I called in earlier. Is there somebody who can tell me if you guys are doing COVID-19 quarantines right now?
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't have any comment on that.
Just no comment. So you're not saying that it's not happening. You're just saying no comment, right?
Sorry about that.
Okay. Are you the manager or?
Yeah, I'm the manager of the hotel.
Okay.
But I will get you somebody you can speak to if you just want to stand right about there.
Okay.
Do you guys have any ID on you?
Yeah, I'm not going to show that though.
No? You
No.
won't give your ID?
No, I won't.
Get the GoPro and start filming.
I was just about to leave. What have I done wrong?
Right now you're operating a vehicle right now, and I need to see
I'm not operating a vehicle.
you are in control of the vehicle right now. The engine is running.
Yeah, but even if I was at a traffic stop, you wouldn't be able to just arbitrarily ask me for ID. They didn't tell me I was trespassing. They didn't say it was private property. The second I asked if it is, and they said it was, I left right away. You cannot say somebody's breaching something or trespassing if they are unaware that they're trespassing. I asked them that.
This is the second time, sir, I'm asking you to provide your driving license.
Issuing you a ticket today for enter a quarantine facility without authorization. Okay, if you want to sign here, doesn't mean you're admitting guilt, means you're receiving a ticket.
Okay, what if I don't sign?
Okay, you don't have to sign it.
Yeah, I can't sign it. Unbelievable the way we were treated today. Completely lied to by the staff here at the hotel, manipulated by the police, and eventually detained and arrested and fined $1,000. $2,000. This is Dan Dicks here, reporting for Press for Truth, and as you can tell by the clips that you just saw, yesterday was a very intense day for me, ladies and gentlemen. So in this video, we're going to lay out all the footage in chronological order so you can see exactly what happened and what transpired to get to that point which you just saw. Now, before we do, I want to give you the backstory for full context here. This all began yesterday morning when I received an email from a viewer who said, Dan, have you seen this? Last night, a girl broke out of a secretive quarantine facility in Richmond. She's posted the footage to her Instagram account, so I went and checked it out, and sure enough, here's the footage of this girl attempting to break out of this place. She has a post explaining that they forced her in there, even though the government has officially announced that they put an end to the quarantining in hotels and that you can do it at home. Well, I ended up reaching out to that girl immediately, and she got back to me right away, agreeing to an interview. So I said, great, let's do it this afternoon. She messaged me an hour later and said, we're gonna have to postpone until the evening. I got some things I gotta do. So I said, no problem, I'll talk to you later. Now, in the meantime, I'm not just gonna take her word for it. I'm going to actually investigate this a little bit. So I decided to look into the hotel. I called them up and I asked them flat out, is this a quarantine facility for COVID-19? And I was told on the line, no comment, no comment. So I decided I'd head on down to the hotel to check it out myself. There were no trespassing signs. There were no closed signs. There were no signs suggesting it was a quarantine facility at all. And in fact, there was a door that was open, literally left open. So I walked into the hotel, went straight to the receptionist desk. They were receptive. They said, hi, can I help you? I said, hi, I called in earlier. I asked a question. I was given no comment. Is there someone I can speak to who can answer that question? And she said, yeah, sure. Let me get the manager on the phone. Calls up the manager. She says, hang tight, sir. The manager's on the way down. So the manager came down, very friendly, said, hi, sir, how can we help you? I said, oh, I called earlier. I asked if this is a quarantine facility. I'm just wondering if I can get a response from you. And she said, also, I can't answer that question, no comment, but if you will just come with me outside, we'll get someone who can answer that question for you. So I obliged with the manager, and I said, no problem, let's go outside and I'll patiently wait. Well, I waited and waited and waited, and nobody eventually came to explain what was going on, but eventually the police did arrive, And I quickly soon realized I don't think anybody's going to be coming out to talk to me here. I think this whole situation is going to be going a little bit differently. Well, the police ended up getting information from the security guards who told them that, in fact, it was a quarantine facility. So the police told me that and said, what do you want to do now? So I said, well, I've gotten the answer to my question. I will just finish up my report and go ahead and leave. They said, thank you for doing this respectfully. Take care. I'm not going to interfere with your work. As soon as I got into my vehicle, the cherries went on, my car was surrounded, and I was issued a ticket under the Quarantine Act for breaching a COVID-19 quarantine facility. $1,000 for me, $1,000 for my wife. This despite the fact that the footage speaks for itself and shows how that is impossible. So we're going to go ahead and play that for you now so you can see what transpired yesterday at the Pacific Gateway Hotel in Richmond. Check this out, guys.
Morning. How can you?
Oh, hi, good morning. I was just looking at the website and it looks like it said the hotel is closed. Am I able to book right now?
I'm sorry, our hotel is closed to the public right now.
It's closed to the public. Oh, why is that?
I don't have any comments.
Oh.
We plan to reopen next February.
Oh, next February?
Year.
Next year?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a long time. Wow. Okay.
Sorry about that.
Okay. Are you guys, is that because you're currently quarantining COVID-19 people?
Sorry, I don't have any comments on that.
Oh, as to whether or not if the hospital is doing any quarantining? You can't answer that?
Yeah, sorry.
Why not? Is there somebody who can tell me if you guys are doing COVID-19 quarantines right now?
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't have any comments on that.
Just no comment. So you're not saying that it's not happening. You're just saying no comment, right?
Sorry about that.
Okay. Well, it sounds to me like there probably is some quarantining happening at your hotel, even though the government on August 9th said that people no longer need to quarantine in hotels. So, thank you for the confirmation that you guys are doing that. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You should be sorry. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
So here we are at the Pacific, where Isabella escaped quarantine last night. And we're gonna come check it out for ourselves because, as you saw, I didn't get any answers from anyone on the phone. So far we see a lot of plastic and stuff on the outside of the walls here. Let's see what happens if we can get in here. Oh, this is open. It's open. This all of a sudden. Hi. Is this reception?
Yes.
Is this the reception area?
Yes.
Is there anybody I can talk to about just what's going on today? Because I called in earlier. Sure. Oh, okay. Thanks. Hi. My name's Dan. I'm with PFT News. I called in earlier and just asked a little bit about if there was any quarantining going on, and I was just given no comment, no comment. Is there anybody who can comment
Yeah,
on?
if you want to come with me, I'll just.
Sure. Are you the manager or?
Yeah, I'm the manager of the hotel.
Okay.
But I will get you somebody you can speak to if you just want to stand right about there.
Okay. Who am I waiting for?
It's going to be somebody. I'm not sure who's going to come, but I'll get somebody.
Okay.
To you right away.
Can I ask you if there's people quarantining in here right now?
I'm going to get you somebody who can answer that.
Okay. Are you not allowed to, or because I keep getting just no comment?
I see. Yeah. Can you just hold tight right here?
Sure, sure. So, very secretive, very bizarre, with not even the manager willing to ask a very simple question. I need to put it down like a simple yes or no. Are people here or not? We'll see what this person has to say, whoever she's going to send.
That could have been their way of just getting rid of us. I hope.
Possible. That would be pretty interesting. They just
something
maybe
about
just locked up the doors.
Something about that made me reminiscent of when we got told at the press scrum that we couldn't come in. Right? We were in, and then they were like, no, wait outside, and then we'll get somebody to talk to you.
Right. Now they're over there just looking at me. So we'll give her a few more minutes, and then we'll look into why we haven't spoken to anyone yet. How bizarre and secretive is that when the manager of the Pacific Gateway here in Richmond would just flat out lie in order to kick me out of here potentially. We'll see if anybody's going to come talk to us, but at this point, I think their silence speaks louder than words. I should just shout to all these open windows, is anybody here on forced quarantine? I can whistle really loud.
Well, look, there's a window open.
I know, there's a bunch.
There. And there was a window open in the back.
Now, no answer at the phone.
Oh, somebody's coming.
Hi guys. We're still waiting for the manager.
But without manager, you can come in. You have to wait outside until we get the permission from the manager. We will answer your questions, but you have to wait outside by that time.
But so what am I waiting? The manager said she's getting somebody for me to speak to.
Yeah, definitely, sir. We will get.
So who is it? But when?
Just wait for a little bit more, sir. But we will assure that someone will be here. Thank you.
Is this a private property or is it public space right here?
Right now, private.
Right now it's private? Is this not a public space? It's a public space, isn't it?
But you have to wait outside.
Okay, it's private?
Please.
It is private property.
No.
Are you saying it's private?
I'm not answering any of your questions.
But I need to know if
Only
it's private property or not.
I'm not
If
answering
it's
your
public, I can...
Only the manager will answer your questions.
Are you who came to speak to me? That's fine, we can talk outside. Sure, but who... Okay, but who...
I'm not allowed.
The manager said somebody's going to be talking to us. Okay.
I can film you. Yeah, I'm allowed to film you. I can film you.
Just can you just guys please mind waiting outside?
Yeah,
you guys would appreciate it.
Yeah, I know you would, yeah.
Thanks for covering.
Please. Thank you, guys. We will get somebody who is the right personnel at the right authority to talk to you and give you the answers. Thank you.
The manager is certainly leaving us hanging and they're not giving us any answers at all. Kind of just playing with us here, being extremely secretive. And so for now, we'll wait and we'll see who they bring next. So we're just trying to get clarification of whether or not this is public or private property. When the guy finally, it sounds like, you know, I got an answer on the fact that it was private. We have no problem leaving the premises on private property. So we did just that. But that didn't stop the one guy in the blue sweater from whisking around and running back and going to go do only God knows what. That was just bizarre from the manager. No answers from anyone. No answers from anybody. Honestly, the silence is speaking louder than words right now. There's clearly some shady things going on here, especially when the government has announced there's no more of this happening as of August 9th. It's past September 9th. It's been more than a month. And they say this thing's going to be closed till next year. So how many of these secret facilities are still operating?
Oh, we have a police.
Okay, get ready.
They seriously called the police.
Guys, I'm here at a hotel, a secret quarantine hotel. The manager has continuously brushed me off. I've been asking for answers. They've just called the police on me. I'm at the Pacific Gateway Hotel in Richmond. This has been operating as a secret quarantine facility. Even though the government stopped this in August, this place is still active, and now they've called the police. So, stick with me, guys.
How's it going, guys?
Good, how are you guys doing?
Good. Can we help you or something?
Yeah, well, you probably could. I talked to the manager today, and she said to hang tight. I said, you know, I wanted to speak to somebody, because I called earlier, and they just kept giving me no comment. So I asked this.
Why? What's with all the cameras? Just out of curiosity.
I'm a reporter.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just was given the ring around on the phone, so I came down to ask her, and she said, no problem, hang tight. We'll get somebody to talk to you.
Who are you looking to talk to specifically? What is the reason?
I wanted to get an answer, a simple yes or no. Is there anyone staying here being quarantined for COVID-19 right now? They won't answer the question.
Well, to be honest, I don't know. I just got here.
Yep.
So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. And
Yeah.
these guys called us because you guys are recording, right? So
Yeah.
I'm just coming here to figure out what's going on.
Sure. Yep.
Just hang tight off. Grab the sword. Do you guys have any ID on you?
Yeah, I'm not going to show that though.
No? You don't
No.
give your ID?
No, I
And
won't.
yourself, ma'am?
Just 1 second. Go over here.
She won't be doing that either. Hey, Mr. Garter World Guard, did they give you an update yet? Because you.
Yes.
Sir, someone will be here shortly to talk to you and give you the answers.
So I did.
We are trying our
Yeah,
best.
I spoke to the security guard here, so he did say that this is part of a quarantine hotel. Is that the question that you were asking me?
Yeah. Well, the question was, is there anyone currently being quarantined here right now?
I don't know. But
Right.
This is a quarantine.
It is a quarantine hotel.
I don't know if there's anyone quarantined.
You do know though that
I can't,
in
I
BC.
don't have the medical numbers. Like I'm not privy to that information.
Okay.
So I wouldn't have that.
But the government of BC on August 9th ended the quarantine hotels. And maybe this is why they're being so incredibly secretive. Nobody's given me any answers here today.
Okay.
Not the manager, not when I called in on the phone.
What other information were you asking? Because you only asked me one question.
Yeah, I asked them if it's a facility, if it's a quarantine facility, and they said no comment. And then I said, is there anybody staying here? And they said no comment.
Told you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't tell you if there's anyone there that's medical information, right?
But are you aware that this
Am I
mandate has
aware?
been ended? The government ended it on August 9th. This should not be a thing anymore.
Sorry, I can't give comments.
Okay.
No comment.
Yeah. That's why they're being very secretive. This is
So again, I want to ask. I like to know who I'm speaking with.
Yeah.
Again, I'd like to know.
my name's Dan.
Dan?
Yeah.
Okay. Dan, what's your last name?
I'm not going to give that.
Again, you see why you're saying we're being secretive, but you're not even giving me your name to find out.
I don't trust you guys at this point. Everybody's been lying to me today.
Well, I don't know if anyone's been lying to you. You said no one's been answering you, so they can't be lying to you if they're not answering you.
So nobody's giving any answers, but the police officer just told me that this is a quarantine facility because that's what that guard said. I've been here for like 3 hours now. They keep saying we're bringing somebody, but they keep just not bringing anybody. So I'm not so sure it's actually going to happen. All right, well, we'll see, I guess. Any updates? Still coming? No comment?
I have good news for you guys.
Okay.
We have an update.
All right.
So, this car, this FINED security card,
Yep.
found you an update, and we have a phone number, an email for you.
Okay.
You can call at your convenience to get an update about this hotel and
Okay.
about any other concerns that you may.
So the management did lie to me when she said, hang tight, we're going to go get somebody right now.
I wasn't there, I can't comment.
Okay, it's very, very, very secretive what's going on here. You know, somebody just escaped from this place last night. This is why I'm here. They were forced into here.
Would you like the card? Or?
I would, yeah. I'm definitely going to take the card.
Okay.
But I just need you guys to know what's actually going on in here. People are being held against their will, and aren't, you know, and it's not even legal. The government of BC ended this on August 9th. There's no more hotel quarantines for COVID. You can do it at home. But she was taken in here, and security guards scared her into not being able to leave until she escaped and filmed it all. And that's going to go viral. I'm interviewing her as soon as I get home. But I figured I'd come investigate what's happening here myself first. So maybe you guys should do that as well. The job that the journalists are doing. And look at what's actually happening in here. Some bad things going on in here today, guys. Bad things. But I will take the card. I will definitely follow up on that.
So, sir, ma'am, so what else would you require from?
Well, at this point, I guess we're done here today. They've already kicked me out and created a ruse to have me believe they were going to bring somebody when they actually weren't. So I suppose we're done here today. I'm going to finish up my report in the parking lot and go home, edit it, upload it, make it go viral.
You're more than welcome to go forth with your job and your task. I can't interfere.
Yep. Appreciate it.
Now, also, sir, I think just to confirm, they did ask you to exit, and yourself and the lady complied. They're outside, and that's where.
Exactly. We inquired as to whether or not it was public or private property. They weren't kind of giving us a straight answer, and finally they said private. So I said, okay, we'll respect that, and we left.
Well,
so.
and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I think you and ma'am with the camera secure can also agree that, you know, a parking lot of a hotel or a mall is also considered private property. And yeah, if you're in, appreciate if you're respecting that push.
For sure.
You're welcome to stay and film and wait as you want.
Yeah, I'll finish up my report and then be on our way.
Okay. I'm not going to stop you from doing what you're doing.
Yeah. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Quick update. Earlier today, I called this hotel and I asked if this is a quarantine facility, and they said no comment, no comment. They would not answer the question. So I literally drove all the way down here. I went inside. I asked to speak to somebody. They said, let me get you the manager. They went and got the manager. The manager came out and said, come step outside. Don't worry. We're going to get somebody to answer that question for you. And I asked her flat out, is this a quarantine facility? Yes or no? And she said, I can't answer, no comment. Let me go in and get somebody to come outside who can answer that question for you. After about a half hour or 45 minutes went by, I started to feel like this is probably a bit of a ruse just to get me out of there so I'd stop asking questions on camera. And sure enough, it was. The police showed up and eventually told me, nobody's coming out to talk to you today. If you want to speak to somebody about this, you're going to have to call this number or email this. And this is the card they gave me. A coronavirus disease COVID-19 media relations number. COVID-19 media relations. This has nothing to do with the Pacific Gate Hotel. This isn't the manager of the hotel. This isn't corporate at this hotel. They pawned me off to COVID-19 media relations. So guys, do know that after I told the police that this is a quarantining facility, even though that was lifted here in BC on August 9th. It's no longer a thing. If you test positive, you can quarantine at home. Well, here they are still locking people up against their will, quarantining them in this, what seems to be a very, very secretive quarantine facility. So this is the card they gave us. We're gonna call this right now because they said if you want answers, this is what you have to do now. Call this number to get some answers. So let's give it a shot. Still got a bunch of police and security and what looks to be undercovers over there.
To hear instructions in English, press 5. Pour entendre les instructions.
Hello, you've reached the voicemail box for Media Relations serving Health Canada
Of course.
and the Public Health Agency of Canada. Please leave us a message, including your name, media outlet, phone number, and the reason of your call, and we will return your call as soon as possible.
So, it's a number for media people. Let us know what your media outlet is. It has nothing to do with the Gateway Hotel, who I came here to speak with. Just insane, just ridiculous. Well, GoPro and start filming. I was just about to leave. Just trying to leave here, and all of a sudden the cherries are on. They're telling me I can't leave. I don't know what's going on, guys. Am I being detained right now?
So right now, I'm asking you to...
I understand that. You can ask all you want. I'm asking, am I being detained right now?
I'm told you to go back into your vehicle, sir.
Well, is that... Why would I do that? Why do you need me to do that right now?
This is a traffic stop right now, so you are currently detained.
I'm being detained?
Yes, you are, sir.
Am I under arrest for something?
Can you please go back into your vehicle?
Okay, can you tell me what I'm detained for? We complied, you know that.
So first, I should go back into your vehicle, sir. The 7th time right now.
Yeah, all right. You saw that I was just leaving, and then all of a sudden threw the cherries on. I was fully complying. I told you exactly what I was going to do. Wrap up my report. I did that, and now I'm leaving.
Just asking you to go back inside your vehicle.
So I can't leave.
Right now, you are detained, so please go back into your vehicle.
All right. Currently detained. We'll see what happens, guys.
Sir?
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Yes.
thank you for returning to your vehicle.
Yep.
Even though I asked you professionally and politely
Yeah.
for the 9th time.
You're welcome.
I need to see a piece of ID from you, sir.
What have I done wrong?
Right now, you're operating a vehicle right now, and I need to see...
I'm not
if this is
operating a vehicle.
You are in care control of a vehicle right now. The engine is running.
Yeah, but even if I was at a traffic stop, you wouldn't be able to just arbitrarily ask me for ID.
Okay, sir. We are going to issue you a provincial health authority ticket.
For what?
For breaching a quarantine facility. Okay.
No. I asked them.
Just hear me, sir. That's the evidence they are going to present. You're caught on camera. Right?
That what?
Doing that. Listen to me. Before you interrupt me.
Okay.
Let me explain to you. The quarantine officer has said that you breached a quarantine facility, and based on that, we're going to issue you a violation ticket. All we need is an identification from you, and after that, you can proceed in court to challenge it. Okay? Hear me out. Okay? All we need is an identification from both of y'all, and that's all we are going to do. If you do not provide that, we're going to arrest you for obstructing a police officer. Okay? That's it. Get his ID.
This is a massive violation of my rights. When I went in, the receptionist spoke to me in the lobby, told me we can talk to the manager.
You have to provide your identification.
They didn't tell me I was trespassing. They didn't say it was private property. The second I asked if it is, and they said it was, I left right away. You cannot say somebody's breaching something or trespassing if they are unaware that they're trespassing. I asked them that.
This is the 2nd time, sir. I'm asking you to provide your ID, your driver's license, sir.
Or what again? Or I'll be arrested?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Do you guys understand what you're doing here today, man? This is like...
You know what? You can take it in court and challenge it for
yeah, I can't really go into the courts because they won't let me in there without a mask on, so... I have all this on film too.
Yes, thank you. You can present that to the judge.
We will.
We would be happy to hear from you.
Unbelievable state of affairs here in Canada when the free press can be treated like this. I was given no comment on the phone. I come down to speak with the manager and they say no comment. The police finally tell me, yeah, it's fine, you did everything properly and respectfully, and I said I'm just gonna film and go. All of a sudden I'm being issued a trespass ticket from these people, and this is such an absolute insane violation of my rights and the rights of the free press here in this country to come and investigate a current quarantine facility that is operating very covertly. They ain't asking any questions, and now the press is being detained and arrested and fined for coming and asking these important questions. Unbelievable. So you may recall when they asked me for my identification and my name, I wouldn't tell them who I was. Well, they said I'm free to go, but it looks like they just waited for me to get into my vehicle. That's when they turned on the cherries and they surrounded the car. That way they can say, you're in your vehicle operating a car. Now we need to know who you are and demand to see your license. Unbelievable trickery going on here with the ruse they created to get us out of there, and now the lies we've been told by the police to set us up. Unreal.
So, sir, I just want to give you, you're Daniel?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to give you, we're issuing you a ticket today for enter a quarantine facility without authorization. Okay, if you want to sign here, doesn't mean you're admitting guilt, means you're receiving a ticket.
Okay, what if I don't sign?
Okay, you don't have to sign it.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not going to sign it.
Okay. Instructions are on the back if you wish to dispute.
I don't even really want to take it from you.
Give this back to you, sir. And here is your...
You just dropped it on my lap.
Your driver's license. There you go. And and ma'am, you still have to stay. You're not free to go yet. Okay?
Why is that?
I still need to give her some paperwork.
Entered a quarantine facility without authorization. Absolute BS. They didn't tell me I was trespassing or anything like that. They got on the phone and got the manager to come talk to me. I asked her, is this a quarantining facility? And they wouldn't even say that it was. So how could I be trespassing in a facility when I'm under the impression it's a hotel at that point?
Hi, Amanda.
Hello.
So just want to say we're issuing you a ticket as well for enter a quarantine facility without authorization.
I didn't do that.
Do you want to sign here?
Absolutely not, because I didn't do that. We asked several times.
Doesn't mean admitting guilt, it means you're
excuse me, we asked them several times if it was a quarantine facility and they wouldn't tell us. So we entered and they let us. So how can that be trespassing?
Here's your ticket, ma'am.
I don't understand anything you're saying.
Okay, instructions are on the back if you wish.
I don't understand you.
Okay. The instructions are in the back.
I don't understand a word you're saying.
Okay, thank you very much.
No.
You guys can leave the private property.
Unbelievable the way we were treated today. Completely lied to by the staff here at the hotel, manipulated by the police, and eventually detained and arrested and fined $1,000, $2,000. Unbelievable. So there you have it, folks. What a crazy turn of events. I clearly may have some legal challenges coming up in the near future, and if you want to support my efforts and help me fight this battle, help me fight this from being set up by this hotel and by the police, please consider making a contribution at pressfortruth.ca/donate. There you can do a one-time donation with PayPal, you can become a patron, you can do an e-transfer, you can send stuff to my P.O. box. Anything will be greatly appreciated, guys. As you've seen, I'm putting myself on the front lines here to try to get you the truth of what's happening behind the scenes. The stuff you're certainly not going to be getting from the mainstream media. They want to keep you in the dark about this, but I am certainly going to continue to press for the truth. If that's something that you guys appreciate, once again, please check out the description below to where you can find me at pressfortruth.ca/donate. And I want to thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Please click the thumbs up button if you found this information to be useful, and stay tuned. We're going to have more video reports coming soon. This is Dan Dicks reporting for Press for Truth. We all want truth. The truth will set you free.